former Sac State men's head basketball coach David Patrick would be leaving the Hornets and accepting an associate head coach position at LSU. Patrick coached the Hornets for 2 seasons, leading the team to a first-round bye in the Big Sky Conference for the first time in program history. I spoke with DP about his time at Sac State and why he chose to leave the program to join the LSU Tigers.
LSU's home for me. It's Baton Rouge is a place where I left when I left Australia to go play high school ball. It was in Baton Rouge, and so it's kind of come full circle. 1994, I came to Baton Rouge to be a high school player, and 30 years later, I'm back as the associate head coach at a phenomenal program with a phenomenal administration with a great coach in Matt McMahon. So can't be more excited to be here, but also will miss my time in Sacramento because the people like yourself are phenomenal. My main thing was coming here and leaving it better than I found it. I didn't think it'd be in 2 years. Hopefully it would have been, 5 to 10 years, how long Marco would have kept me. But I think the program's in a great place. And as those that watched us down the end of the year, we could have played with anybody in the country on any given night those last couple of weeks of the season.
Patrick was hired by Sac State just weeks before the Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach. Brown and Patrick have a long friendship in their times as coaches, and DP shared how the Kings head coach helped him through this process.
I leaned on him during this process. He was someone I've looked up to for a very long time, and so when this moment arrived, I leaned on his tutelage on that, and he gave me the pros and cons of doing both. And so to have an NBA Coach of the Year, to be able to do that with special.
Well, it was not an easy decision for Coach Patrick to walk away, but he's not only leaving the program in good hands, he's handing it over to someone who has been part of his head coach journey.
For me, it's developing the student athletes that we have, and I think a lot of coaches say it, but don't try to live by it. And the prime example is Mike Zeppel, the new head coach at Sacramento State, getting the job. Mike was my first recruit ever in college basketball. He was the first kid I recruited in 2004 at Nicholls State. And as a freshman, just to see him be a part of my journey as a head coach and now to see him be a head coach is probably the most fulfilling for me. I think the program's going to keep going up and up and up, and the biggest fan will be down in Baton Rouge cheering him on.
Well, we wish DP the best of luck in LSU.